Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to have a look at one of the Massive X expansions. Now I have been wanting to do a Massive X video for quite a while, and I have bought one of the newer ones called Fade. So if we scroll down, so these are some of the new ones. So Kino, Wake and Fade are the newest ones, and then you've got Charge Beam Bump, Haze Quest and Bounce. And I have already got Mechanics Drive, Mobius, and Scene Rush and Pulse. Now I've got these through Complete 13 Ultimate, so I've never actually bought an expansion pack on its own. So I thought it was about time that I did. And these are all £25. So this is the cheapest thing you can buy on Native Instruments as far as anything is concerned. They're all £25 and they all have 150 presets. So if you think about it, it's a bargain. If you don't have Massive X, there is a free demo of it, and I will leave a link to that as well. And you do get, I think, some Massive X presets with the complete start. Fade is this is basically got David Tom Creations written all over it. It is morphing between lush, shimmering soundscape and dark, mysterious moods. Fade brings the ambience. Discover 150 presets of ethereal pads, evolving atmospheres, and fluttering arpeggios, immersive reverb-soaked sounds that evoke emotions. So if that doesn't sound basically like most of my stuff, we've got soundscapes, we've got ambience, we've got mysterious moods, we've got atmospheric. So yeah, so if you've watched any of my wave state hydrogen machine videos, you will see that I am heavily into most of those things, especially ambient electronica and soundscapes. And having got it and played it, I have to say it is probably some of the best presets of any expansion pack or plugin or whatever, play series, anything. Out of the 150, I've favorited 40. So that's basically nearly a third of the presets I have favorited. And Massive X itself, if you haven't seen it, is pretty mental. So Massive X is 180 quid. Now you could have bought that in the sale, so you could have got that for 90 quid. And like I said, you can cross grade it as well. So if we just have a look. So you can either unlock for 9 quid a month, you can buy it for 180, you can cross grade it for 130, or you can download the demo. Massive was the original one, and then they updated this to Massive X, I think, I don't know, maybe three or 4 years ago? Not entirely sure. So like I said, just download the demo and have a look. So anyway, so that is it. And like I said, they've dropped number 5, which is those 3. And I would say, without a doubt, I mean, just buy it. It doesn't even matter if you like, ambient soundscapes. You will absolutely love some of these presets. So that is Massive X. Right, so yeah, so the best thing about it was that I used this Holiday Gift 2022. So I used this. Now, I wasn't sure that it would actually work because I didn't know if there was a minimum amount. So I actually got Fade for £3, the 16th of January, to use this. Now, you could either get a play series or something like that for 22 quid, or you could just buy an expansion pack. So like I said, you could get any of those expansions for 3 quid. And like I said, I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it did. So I am laughing all the way to my synthesizer. Right, so here we are in Massive. So like I said, I'll just show you. So this is Massive in Complete Control, and I have, if we go to Banks, you can see, so I've got Drive, the new Fade, Mechanics, Morbius, Pulse, Rush, Scene, and also the original Massive X library 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. So like I said, today we're in Fade, and like I said, they all have 150 presets. So anyway, so this is what Massive X looks like, and like I said, it is quite frightening. There's 2 sections, so this is all your sound design up here. So you've got 2 wave tables, you've got pitch, you've got noise, you've got effects, you've got EQs, amps, and like I said, you can go in and change all these. There's absolutely tons of permutations. This is the first preset called All Bliss. So you can see it has the smoothie and the gritty organ. So like I said, you can just click on that, and then that is all your options, which is ridiculous. So just within the harmonics, you've got all these options, and then you've got basics, operators, additive and FM, monster, drift, filter, formant, effects, mixed, and remastered. So like I said, it is just huge. And then you've got pitch control there, you've got filters, jitters, all this, I think, and you've got 2 noise filters as well there. You can add noise 1 and 2 to different types of oscillators. You know, you can change these to anything you want. You can double click them. So you've got frequency shifters, distort, oscillators, ring mods, you name it. And then you've got another set over there as well. And like I said, you've got 3 sections down here. These 2 kind of tabs here. So you've got voicing. So you've got a poly, mono, you've got free run and resets there. The routing is just mental. So you can change the routing just by clicking and dragging. And then you've got 3 performance. So this has no performance kind of information in it. So if you look at these top kind of crosses, if they are lit up, then that has been applied to something. So these are the envelopes. So you can see that envelope 2 has been applied to that wavetable, and the noise, and also this frequency. So if it's lit up, it's been applied, and then you can just click on it, or you can always see, so that says, so L4 there, L6 there, and that's the one. So L5 hasn't been used. None of these 3 have been used, and 2 of the trackers have been used. So you've got 2 trackers there as well. So these are key trackers. So you can see them working there. And then the last one is a voice randomizer, which has been put on the pan in the amp. Along the top here, so you can have 16 macros. So generally there's only 8 being applied. So you've got another 8 macros that you can apply. And that is just a matter of dragging and dropping. All these parameters are drag and drop. So these will change, you know, completely depending on the preset. And you can maybe see them a bit better up here rather than these ones, because these are quite small. The mod wheel is set to drift, and then you've got oscillator tune, noise, cutoff, FM, space, Doppler, envelope, and chord. And let's say those will completely change. And then you could have another 2 pages when you go to the plugin on this, and it's designed to have up to 16 macros. Generally, all the presets I've come across in this have had all the first 8 used. So normally I would kind of go through my favorites, but I can't because there's 40 of them. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do the first 10 patches. I'm going to do a Jack from Anderton's where he does the first 10 patches of a synth or whatever. So I thought, right, because if I didn't, this would be going on forever, and it's probably gone on already long enough. So this is the first preset, and it is called All Bliss. And like I said, the mod wheel is adjusting the drift. So we could add in some noise. Or oscillator tone. So the FM is not being used, so we can adjust the frequency modulator. And the cutoff, we could take the cutoff up. So like I said, some of these presets are just fucking gorgeous. And right up my street. aluminium shake, or aluminum shake if we are in America. And the mod wheel is on sharpen, so it kind of sharpens the kind of note a bit. So there's no cutoff or resonance on this at all, as you can see. So we bump up, cutoff. And let's put a bit of delay on. And you can see there's quite a few things being applied, and the voicing as well. So we'll just go back to, so yeah, so you can see 12 and 13, sorry, 12 and 13, L2 and L3 have been assigned. So you can see L3 is the phase and L2 is the bend. So that is aluminium shake. This is amber sign, which is another nice pad, and it has pulse modulation, position, nature. So we could turn up the nature. And if we go to voicing, and there's a chord, so this, that is chord morph. So 7 and 8 are, so we've got chord morph and detune. So you can see there's only a couple of things being, so there's one tracker and one envelope. So this one, that's quite a simple one. Very nice. Sorry, ancient satellites, this one is. And the mod wheel is adjusting the frequency. So we've got pulse modulation on 1 and 2 and 3, and then we've got distortion on 4. Take the distortion down. Oscillator on 5. Move, attack, and release on the last 3. So what move is going to do it. So yeah, so like I said, for soundscapes, this is fantastic. So this is Antler Mist, but whatever the hell that is. But it is quite gorgeous. So we've got dampen, noises, frequency, resolution, darker, cam, and chorus. Darker a bit, we'll make it a bit darker and put the resolution up a bit. Definitely darker. So basically you could score a whole film just by using this Massive X expansion, so it's just fantastic. Right, Penumbra. And this is going to darken it with a mod wheel, which is really subtle. And add some noise in and change the pulse modulation. Right, Arctic Night. I do like this one. So the mod wheels adjusting the frequency. Plus it also has, you can add in more ice and also a rhythm, or rhythmic. So you bump this all the way up. You kind of got a pulsing. And we can adjust the cutoff. So you've got a completely different kind of sound there. And adjust the wavetable. So I'd say these are just absolutely beautiful for any ambient kind of work. So that was Arctic Night. That was really nice. Area Call. And the mod wheels adjusting the kind of feedback. So you can see there's quite a lot. There's all the LFOs are doing something on that one. So this is Astro Float. And the mod wheel is adjusting the tremolo. Which is rather nice. Atmos piano. Right, what I was going to do was I was going to put on scale. So I've got scale on harmonize and 1357. So. So you can see on my keyboard it's playing 1357. If you can see the lights here, probably might not be able to pick it up. So that's quite cool, quite nice. We'll do autocraft, even though we're up to 11, that is. Just because it is a bit kind of different. So, and the mod wheel is adjusting the modulation. And we've got oscillator 1, 2 cut off. So we'll just bring up the cut off a bit. Bring up the delay and put the attack down. Put the release up, right. So yeah, so that is the first 11 presets of fade, and as you can see, they were all pretty damn good. So like I said, I'm going to do another video, a bit more in-depth video on Massive X. If you want to get any of the Massive X expansions, they are going to be only £3 until the 16th of January with that voucher, the £22 voucher, or $22, 22 euros, depending on which country you're in. It's a bit of a no-brainer, and like I said, you can download the free demo of Massive, and like I said, you can buy it, or this is part of Complete 14. If you want to wait until the next sale, you'll get it half price during the summer. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and as usual, like and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying these videos, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.